Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Cloud, and today we're going to be doing a legendary live PvP deck setup and gear, and hopefully this helps you out. As you can see, I got Warlord today just right before I start recording this video. And the ratio is not that bad or good, considering I'm still kind of new to legendary PvP. I think this is good or decent. I'm sure people have better ranks than me. You know, it's alright, it's cool. But yeah, let's skip to the gear. I mean, not the gear, the stats. Hold up, I have the wrong pet on, my bad. I have 96 damage, 44 resist to all except for life. I have 48 resist to life, 20 accuracy, 48% critical, block 15%. It's actually pretty decent. It's not bad or good, but I'll say it's alright. 13 pierce, 19 and 8 out, 100% power pip. Yeah, and so let's get to it. I rock Waterwork hat, the Hood of Spirit. If you don't have that, I recommend you using the one from Zigzag, the upper Zigzag. He Emmet drops it. If you don't have it, Waterworks boots. Obviously, you know, it just. I mean, if you want to go for crit, or you don't have it, you could just use the one from Zigzag, also dropped by Emmet. Boots. I used the Melinda Spirit boots just because I like the crit, the damage. But if you don't have it, you could use Waterworks. If you are a Warlord and you're a private, you could use the Bliming boots, which I don't have. But yeah, wand. I use the Staff of Fashion Blades. If you don't have that, you can use the Shard Warrior's Hammer, which is dropped by the Mind Bundle. If you don't have that, you can use the Spooky Throwing Knife, which is from the Spooky Bundle. If you don't have neither of those, you could just get the Sky and Iron. It's pretty good. A Duelist. If you don't have that, you could just go to the bazaar, buy something cheap, and just use these. Amulet Myth. Just because you're gonna be carrying Medusa and Earthquakes, and it's pretty good, and you can shatter. Ring. Obviously, Duelist, the ring. Do some tournaments, quick matches, easy. Just save up 3 tickets and just buy it. Pets. I recommend anything with a triple double, or just have Defy and Proof, and your reset mounts. Op mounts is not really important, but if you have a mount with stats, you could equip it. The one I'm using is the Clockworks Cruiser, which is or I could always switch to the Crystal, the Unicorn mount, or the Mammoth, or let me see. I have my Culture mount. I forgot where it was. Where did I put it? Or the Culture mount. Deck setup. You could get the triangle version in the Stone Key Boss in Zigzag, but I didn't get it. I gave up, so I just used the square socket one, added the 1% block. Okay, let me get to the deck setup. I have 3 stun blocks just because I know it's not a lot, but other life, you have a bunch of heals that can make up for it. If you do a ton of damage, and you could just crit. It does 2.4 and just get your health back. Towers. Towers are really good. I have let me see. I think I have Fifen. Just because you're gonna face a lot of balances, and it's crazy because they're gonna lore spam, and you got your towers to help you out. I mean, to reduce the damage. The Volcanic Shield, just because they're mainly for fire, just because you're gonna face all the fires that have Rampage, and it's pretty good. I have 7 colossals. I mean, my bad. I said colossal. Gargantuans. Just because to boost my damage. It's pretty decent. It's pretty good. Life Dispel if you want them to stop healing, or if you face, or you can't pull a card and you're first to life, and you just gotta pull a Stun Shield, and you couldn't, and you just need that one round, you could just dispel them. Legion Shields. These are for Myth because you're gonna face a lot of Myth that will try to use King Arthurus or Minotaur or Medusa or whatever. This is a great way to go. Or Death, or a lot of Death. You're gonna face Death that use Headless and they will crit on you, so these are always good to have. 2 Leprechauns, just to take off, like, to kill minions, I guess, or get rid of set shields. 4 Life Blades, just because I want to pull my Life Blades, just as I could, blade up and found Spiny. Weavers, I don't have a lot in, but I have some in my deck, but these are just, just to have them. I guess I could just enchant the Weaver from here and use a TC one, and just stack weaknesses. Minions, these minions are really good just because they heal you every 2 rounds, or if you're facing an angel, you could just tower it, and it's gonna be, they're pretty good. Just just because if you, for example, if you have if someone spams infection on you, you could just cast that, and because you're not able to take them off, the minion will heal you. It's pretty good. Fairy, just to take off infections. I don't have Sprite unfortunately, just because I think Fairy is the way to go. Satyrs are awesome just because once you crit, it does math. I have let's see, 2, 4. I have 5 in. Triages for fires and death and myth. You could blade, or an ice. As an ices like to blaze stack and use frostbite or angel, you could just take that off. Or death, they like to use bone dragon or poison. Myth for King Arthurus, pretty good. I'm sure you guys are wondering why I have myth bubbles. I have myth bubbles just because say I'm facing a storm and they change the bubble, I could just change it back. It kind of benefits me. Or if someone has a doom, I could just always change it. Pretty good. I have earthquakes. The reason I have earthquakes is for blade stackers. If they blade too much, or they have too many shields and blades, that could just take everything off. Foul, just because it's kind of crucial because everybody has like 45 resist or 50 or whatever, and you only have let me see, I have 13 pierce, so it's pretty good. It gives you extra pierce and plus accuracy. Infections are mainly for people that have light mastery. I could just you cast it on them, so like if I know they're gonna heal spam and I faced them before and I know how the strategy works, I could just put an infection, so it kind of reduces their health. Spirit blades do increase your damage once you like if you want to go for a Spanish strat, this is pretty good. Or you just want to go for a big hit and you're first and you Medusa them, and you just want to blade, and you have like you have 2 blades, and you want to go for a centaur crit, 3,000 damage. They die, you win. Wands, just take off shields or weaknesses, I guess. Okay, my treasure card. I have 1 Centaurian. I used to have 2, but I put in extra Medusa. The Centaur is always good, just because if you're not gonna kill with Weaver, but you have 6 pips, Centaur is the way to go. Gnomes, Gnomes are when I like to use gnomes when I'm facing another life. For example, like I could use gnomes, right? And I would after that I would use a life dispel, and I could just use another gnomes, and it's ridiculous because they can't do anything. Leprechaun, they could come in clutch if you fail pip. I mean not fail pip. When you fail pip, when you have 2 pips, you can't weaver. Leprechaun is where to go. 2 blades, you can just stack up, and like I said, spiny. I have 6 weavers. If I'm facing a storm or a fire, I like to spam. I like to kill him fast as possible. 2 heals in my side deck just because they could come in clutch. If I needed healing and I couldn't pull it from my main deck, I could just draw, and yeah, I could just crit and heal up. Brown spiders. If you're facing a myth, you could, and if the bubble, you could just change it back, I guess. Or if you couldn't pull, if you're facing another school and have their school bubble up, and you couldn't pull your myth bubbles, you could just use your own. Spiny swords. Spiny swords are deadly. Like when you say you have 3 blades and they're open and you crit, it does what 2400. It's a lot. I have 3 aftershocks just because I couldn't, if I knew they were gonna hit, and I couldn't, and they have a lot of blades, and you couldn't pull a earthquake. Aftershock is where to go after, and Medusa just because it stuns you for 2 rounds and you could just combo 2 infouls. This is better than the regular ones. You get 5 more accuracy, 5 more pure. So or if you couldn't pull it, you could just pull it. Dooms. If you're facing a angel, you could just doom, and yeah. Faint. Just if you have to use spiny sword, or say you Medusa, right, and you have you still have pips, you could faint weaver. It does 17 or 1800. It's a lot. Reshuffle just because if you run out of cards, I think 2 is decent. You're not gonna be in a match that long, more than an hour or 2. So this is the deck. Shout out to Haley Drake, just because she helped me a lot. She's the one that helped me make my deck. And shout out to Connor. This is his softened character. This is him. He helped me too, and yeah. I hope this helped you, and I know it helped me. And thank you for watching the video. If you did like it, please drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.